Hi guys, hello my meet everybody, it's MicheleMarieDalene. Today we're going to talk about something related to what I said last night. Apparently some of you guys misunderstood what I said and implied something I did not say. First of all, I said sanctions suck, which they do, okay? One person said, oh, that means you must love North Korea. I said, I do not love North Korea, I don't. But let me just tell you why sanctions suck, and then you'll understand why I said that. If you ever had sanctions put on you by family, you know damn well what I'm talking about. You tell a person, oh, okay, we're not going to give you resources or assistance until you change. Right, fine, that sounds good. And then all of a sudden, the person's health deteriorates to the point where they can't even get proper medical care. Their health is falling apart. And yet, you're still saying, well, we're still going to leave sanctions on you unless you change. That's not going to help. That doesn't help with countries either. North Korea is pretty crafty. When you think about what he is and what he does, and the same thing with Venezuela, I am going to put them in the same boat because they both have regimes that are disasters and top-heavy. Cuba was for a long time, since the 1962, it was sanctioned too. So I can mention Cuba as well. All of these countries, because of sanctions, had two choices. A, either go out kicking and screaming and basically fade into oblivion, which certainly is not what they did. Or you can go ahead and create a country and basically becomes self-reliant on its own means. And that's what happened to me as an individual. My mother told me to go fuck off. My mother told me to go drop dead with AIDS. My mom told me all these horrible things. And yet, here I am, health declining, still going out there every day, putting my best foot forward, trying to do the right thing while my teeth rot away, while my bones are turning brittle and failing. I'm still out there every day trying to address the things because my mother decided to be a flippin' asswipe. Now, I'm saying the same thing here with North Korea. North Korea has two choices, as I said, actually three. Either A, take a look at the situation, go ahead and do what the West wants. Basically say, fuck it, we're going to go westernly, okay? And we see what's going on with South Korea, seeing the wealth and affluence. They want that. They do. The problem is you've got a very, very, very regressive regime in charge. Absolutely true. There's no way in hell that regressive regime is going to allow the people of North Korea or even Venezuela to have that kind of wealth. Even though irony was, Venezuela originally was a democratic country at one point. It, unfortunately, Maduro took over control and basically turned it into a socialist country. And now the people of Venezuela are suffering because of his action. Now you can see how in hell socialism doesn't work. I'm going to be honest when I say this. Peace may support socialism, communism. I don't. I don't see any value in it. But right now we're talking about sanctions. When you put sanctions on a country, basically what you're doing, what the United Nations says is, well, the sanctions are supposed to encourage the country to change, but not to the point of destroying the country. Wrong. It does. Okay? That's doublespeak. You're saying it doesn't destroy the country. It destroys the country. It destroys the lives of innocent individuals. In this case, the poor people of North Korea, the poor people of Venezuela, those are the ones that suffer. It's not necessarily the leaders, which, like if you study the latest news in North Korea, is going out there and having the military raiding farms to get food to feed the troops. Because we put sanctions on the country so that he can't even feed his army. Because he made a lot of mistakes. He spent all this money on stupid missiles, stupid little toys, and they are toys. The big boys' toys. They're expensive big boys' toys. But instead of making sure that his people have food in their stomach and have a sense of prosperity. That is true. There's no lie about that. Now, if you're going to start talking about what happened to me with sanctions, is this. I ended up going from a house that was making about $75,000 to $120,000 a year to a house that basically had less than $15,000 a year. You want to talk about sanctions? You want to talk about becoming just like Kim Jong-un? I'll tell you something. Those poor people in that country, in Venezuela, and yes, to some extent Cuba as well, all three countries are suffering because of some despot's mistake Maduro, for example, Venezuela, could have kept the country a republic, could have kept it a democratically ruled country. He chose to seize power. It's the same thing that Kim Jong-un's grandfather when the creation of the DPRK. It has nothing to do with the people having to suffer. The innocents, they're getting screwed, not the regimes. They're staying rich and fat, as Kim Jong-un demonstrates. But under those circumstances, do I support a top-heavy government? But this country, the United States of America, a democratically elected republic, was under the democratically controlled rules of the Democrats, was becoming another Venezuela. It was going that way. Give free money to everybody. Well, what does it matter? Well, I'm going to give free money, free dental, free vision, free hearing, free everything. Free. Who's going to pay for it? Oh, you are when you pay your taxes. But all the jobs are left. That's not my problem. Yes, it is your problem. It's your problem because, as I said, nobody's thinking about that. Okay? Now, if someone put sanctions on the United States as a country, we probably would have held a fine for a while because we have a lot of interior riches. We have a lot of food. We have a lot of grain. We have a lot of wheat. We have a lot of water. We have a lot of air. But even then, the United States, with no trading partners, would basically go shit up creek with the water flowing straight in down. We never would have survived. The point here is, I do agree that we got to find a way to change North Korea. But I don't think sanctions are working. In fact, several people have pointed out North Korean sanctions are doing crap. They didn't do anything for Iran. Iran, for example, is still basically making missiles. Iran, under Obama, that's why President Trump wants to take this away. Under the treaty agreement with nuclear treaty, it's not supposed to make nuclear weapons. That's why. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Because Iran, like North Korea, likes to prove that they're the big boys and the big toys. It's a disaster. Sanctions don't work. Personal family sanctions don't work. I never said, like I said, I'm going to reiterate it into people's ears so they get this. I never said that I support North Korea. I don't know why in the fucking hell you would say I do. If you think I would support a regime that is clearly not in the best interest of his countrymen, it's a terrible system. It's terrible. 100% it's terrible. It's not going to work. However, now we have some potential good news, but I have to admit, there's a catch. Here it is. North Korea wants to reunify with South Korea. That means one of three things. A, they're just blowing up smoke out their asshole because they want some of the South Korean wealth. Okay? They want a piece of the pie. But guess who's going to probably get most of that pie? Yep, you guessed it. Kim Jong-un, right? That's possible one. Two, they really does truly want to reunify the country for the best interest for all Koreans, which would be great if that really was truly his MO, his modus operandi. It's not. Do you think he's going to want his people to reunite with the South Koreans? The South Koreans is one of the most affluent countries in the world. Do you think that? Really? I don't think so. Three, probably what he's always thinking is, I'm going to remain the dictator, and you're all going to become my peons. And I'm going to take all the wealth from South Korea, and I'm going to basically give it all to the people all over Korea. All of it. Yes. Oh, the wealth of South Korea will be given to all the people in North Korea, and then the South Koreans are going to suffer equally like the North Koreans. Isn't that wonderful? No, it's not. However, we as the American people have been sitting on the demilitarized zone since the end of the Korean War in 1954. We still technically are at war with North Korea. Okay? That's scary. But that's reality. Okay? And yet, we don't directly sit on the offshore of Cuba and say to Raul Castro, you will make sure that we're not going to let any trade go to your country. Barack Obama looked up to Fidel Castro. I don't know why. I don't know why he would look up to Fidel Castro, but he did. Okay? But do I think that the people of Cuba should suffer? No. But the difference is that Cuba is very capable, because they could work with the other South American countries and begin the process of rebuilding. And with the easing of the sanctions, we did give the people of Cuba a fighting chance to recover. And we ran into some hardships, and those hardships are ones that are causing problems now. But Venezuela, here's a country for you. And what happened to them? Minimal rich. This country had it all. And all of a sudden, under Maduro, no, they got nothing. They basically, the whole system collapsed. They went into the same deal with Kim Jong-un, except, of course, being it's a Western country, we hear more about it. People have to basically wait in line to get even the most basic needs. Sometimes other countries will open the borders so well, allow them to come into that country to do their shopping. Because the people of Venezuela would starve to death. And they are. And they're eating dogs and cats. Okay? That's terrible. It's disgusting. I love my kitties, but I wouldn't want to eat them for dinner. But here's the problem. Socialism doesn't work either. So if you want to do sanctions against a leader, that's great. Except, how do you do that without hurting the people below him? That's the problem with sanctions. That's the whole problem. I got sanctioned. I was put on sanctions. I'm still living on sanctions. You want to talk about having to deal with bullshit? That you can't even get properly assistance or medical care because your family, which has money available to them, will not release the funds to you? So you can't even go to a dentist? You can't go to a doctor? You can't unless you pay for some cheap welfare doctor, which doesn't know their ass from a hole in the ground. That's the problem, people. That's why sanctions is a hot button topic for me. Some out on the wire, you misunderstood everything I said. I really wish you people would listen to what I'm saying. Instead, your listening comprehension is down in my socks. Is it the audio? Is my microphone broken? Is my sound system not working right? We had some problem with Sue's microphone last night. But that is been looked into. We know what the problem is. We know how to fix it. But because the sanctions gets it, I can't buy the parts. So you see, that's the whole problem. You can't put sanctions on one without hurting the people. That's the reason I got so angry. And that's why I'm so steamed. Because I have been people on this channel, good people who love what my channel does do. It does do a lot. But the problem is I have a problem. And it says, when it comes to presentation, I don't have it. Okay? There's no lie. But the thing is while I'm busting my tail every day, and I do, I work on these projects every day. It's not like I just do it once a week and go, well, I did my vlog for the week, I'm done. No, I'm always out here putting my best, trying to put my best foot forward. Doesn't mean I always do. But the point here is, the people, I just don't understand any of this. And Brian K., you saying is that you want to see my channel go down the crapper. If you really think my channel's so atrociously bad, why are you here? Why are any of you guys still in my subscriber base if you truly don't like the videos? Because I know better. You do. You're just afraid to admit it. You do like them. You like them. You like to show them to other people. You share them with your friends and family. You download the streams. Then you play them for your friends. I don't get a viewership count, but I still get a chance to know that the 223 subscribers in my subscriber base, not all of them are going to walk away. Because a lot of them have kept me on because of one of two reasons, and they're both valid. One, they forgot that they subscribed to my channel, and they just occasionally flip through it when they're looking through all new content, and that's it. Otherwise, I just click in, look, see what the videos are there, see there's none of interest, and then we'll walk away. Okay, otherwise, they passively come and look, and then they leave. The second group are the ones that actually watch the videos. They really, truly do believe in what I got to say. And they really believe it's important to hear what I say. They don't agree with every single video, but they do agree that there's a few that are good. And they like to watch those videos. So they're semi-active. The third group, which is the one I'm trying to reach, are those that comment to the videos. Watch the videos, have a discussion about the videos. That's the group I'm trying to reach. Groups 1 and 2, I've already got. What about group 3? Can I get group 3? Well, here's an interesting note. Sue was here last night. We had 13 likes. Amazing. But unfortunately, Sue can't be here every night because she's got her own personal issues I am not at the liberty to discuss. Just to say that if you truly like Sue being here, I can't give you a date she's got to be here because her life is up in flux. Okay? Now, I really wish I could say Sue was going to be on every day. But she's not going to be. Okay? So, if you guys would please look at what I'm trying to say. Content protection sucks. Absolutely. Sucks. I don't have any way of getting a guaranteed guest dummy studio. I was lucky last night. Sue wanted to be on. Sue and I talked off camera before we went on the air. We talked about things, personal issues in her life that I am not at liberty to discuss. But let's just say this. If it is the will of the fates, we will see more Sue. Okay? We will see more of her if the fates agree. But if not, well, that's all I can say. I don't really have any much choice. People of Peace, first of all, he's a young man from Bulgaria. He has a very, he has his opinion about what he thinks is socialism. I don't agree with it, but I understand that he has a right to speak his mind. I'm not going to tell him to stufu because it's not fair to him. He has his right. He has the right to believe what he believes. But the same thing with me. I have a right to believe what I believe. It doesn't make me wrong. It doesn't make me right. It just means it's my opinion. And that's the reason why I get so angry when so many people misconstrue what I said. Because it's not what I said. I comment, you see the people's posts and hear what I say and what Sue says, already make I say, so you can see the whole dialogue from beginning to end, instead of just somebody just reading the questions, and maybe some of you might say, well, she only reading part of the question, or she only said a third of my comment, or whatever. No, I can say, oh, there's a screen, I just showed it to you. That's what they said, that's what they wrote. Okay? 100%. No problem there. But the thing is I just can't understand the mentality of some of these people. My God, it's enough to give me a migraine. The fact is that people misunderstood everything I say every time, trying to turn me into a hate monger. I'm not a hate monger. Okay? I really wish you guys do that. Okay? So, that's about it for now. I didn't get a chance to do a vlog this morning because I forgot to bring my Mi-Fi with the soup kitchen. And I wanted to go into a lot more detail than I could have in the 3 minutes of the soup kitchen. So I decided to just say it here. Because I know that I can edit this down, or I can fine-tune this if necessary, or just put it up as it is. And I might put it up pretty much just like it is. Because I think you need to hear what I had to say. And I'm sorry if it offends you. I'm sorry if it makes your ears ring. I'm sorry if it makes you feel embarrassed because you misunderstood what I said. I'm really sorry about that. I really wish that you had given some thought to what I said instead of being so trigger happy and thinking I said something that I didn't say. Okay, now real quick, the schedule for next week is, or this week is as follows. Right now, Sunday, we are going to do a live streams at 7, and I also added Wednesday to the list. So Wednesday and Sunday, we will be on TV. Saturday, we're going to try to get another marathon in of video content, okay, on spirituality. That's videos that I created and Libby created that were created on my channel. We're not going to use material from other channels, including Lumi's or from our Welcome to My World channel, because last time I tried to use my own content from Welcome to My World channel, actually from Lumi's channel with her permission, I got into a big problem with YouTube thinking I was doing copyright infringement. So, we're not going to use any videos from any other sources. I know what you're going to say. Is why does one make a big deal about copyright infringement when they basically not going to monetize me anyway? Because there's an ethics issue here, and that's why. Okay, I don't want to plagiarize. I don't want to steal content from anybody else. Trying to inflate my own content to make myself look better than it is. And on top of that, it's not fair to them. If it's on my playlist for 2000 for spirituality videos, you can watch them. But my content is what we'll be using for the Saturday marathon. However, we're going to shorten the marathon now to 8 hours. It's just too damn long. They just finished processing that live stream. It was friggin' huge. Okay, I don't want to go through that. It just takes too long. 4 hours is probably about tops I'm going to go. Last thing is, if you really, truly do not like my content, then you should just do the right thing and either A, just walk away. I'm not stopping you. It's true, I do want to hit 1,000 subscribers, but I want 1,000 subscribers to my channel that want to watch and enjoy and not afraid to speak up if they necessarily need to. I would like to see more good content. I'm going to do my best to make that happen. But as long as I have sanctions placed on me by my family from years and years and years ago, and they never changed, or the fact is I do not have a roommate to help offset the operating expenses, there's no way in hell I'm going to be able to do the unboxing videos anymore, or the showing you how to repair thing videos anymore, because I have no parts to buy. I have no money to buy the parts to repair things. I can only do that when I get money coming in from Renter's Rebate. And that's probably not going to be until, I don't know if they're going to be taking applications this year for it. But if they are, I will try to get my best to get some things planned for November. And one of the things I want to get for November is I want to get 2 things. I would love to get them new, but I don't know if that's going to happen. The first thing is that Ediroll device, the roll and Ediroll, because it'll be easier for me to get a good production going. If I can find one secondhand that is in good shape, great. Okay, or ideally a new iMac with a faster processor that runs faster and will do a better job producing videos on the fly. And possibly an iPad so I can read your questions on the screen here on the couch. We tried to do the chroma key last night with Sue. We had some issues with the camera, which were not really impossible to fix, but unfortunately, the camera was set incorrectly and resulted in some problems. On top of that, we had issues with the microphone, as I said. So that resulted in problems. That's why we just had hers inset on a regular non-chroma key screen so that you can at least see what I was doing. Now, for the rest of you guys, I want to thank you for watching this video. I hope that you will continue to be a part of the show. I really thank you very much for sticking through me through thick and thin through all these years. We have so much stuff that we have never been able to do. I still want to do it. I still want to reach out and do new research projects. But until situation changes economically, I don't know when it's going to happen. I don't know. Okay? So, but thanks for watching, guys. That's about it. So I'll talk to you later, okay? Bye-bye.